You fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But Ian, this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you?
Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up!
You know what I mean? Simple like that, man. You already know what it is. It's Rod Uncensored, the Fupa Protector. About to be daddy 2 times. I don't know how this happened because I thought I was shooting dust. But anyway, man, I got a special guest, man. Not a really special guest. I know Bow Wow for about a couple years now, and I know Boom, formerly named Boom Jakes, but I'm not gonna put him as a power bottom.
Damn.
But how y'all doing, man?
God damn, not a power bottom. God damn.
Yeah. No more Boom Jakes, man. I was not at those parties, and I don't even want to, be affiliated with anything Jake.
Oh shit. Well, I'll take little Bow Wow then, man, because I will be on a cheap flight. What's going on?
I don't know. Allegedly, something happened in the back of a limo, but we ain't gonna talk about that either.
Oh shit!
Everybody's
celebrities, man. What's up, Jason? Everybody in the damn famous world had a goddamn sex story.
Yeah, that shit crazy, right?
But man, I want to get into it, man. I was talking to this young brother at my job, man, and I feel like we have a trouble letting go. You know what I mean? It takes 2 to tango with these parents. You know what I mean? Sometimes some people's moms is a Sunday, Saturday, a weekend chick, and it's hard for us to take that on the chin. You know what I mean? And we want to blame the father or the mother. But he was, oh man, my dad wasn't really there, but my dad was married. Your mom should have knew better to have a kid with your dad then. She already knows she was a side pick. You know what I mean? The side chick. So I feel like, man, there's a lot of things people don't have the common sense, man. And I feel like in 2024, we're missing the mentorship of men, man, in these young boys' life, because these niggas, man, are emotional, man. And they don't know how to see this whole story from both sides, man. What's your thoughts about that?
Boom Jakes, go ahead, bro.
See,
damn, you want to call that nigga Boom Jakes, man. I told you was formerly known that. I didn't even want to call you that.
So I was about to say, Eric Diddy, man, don't do me like that, man. You gonna call me
Eric
Jake?
Diddy's crazy.
Yo. Go ahead, man.
Nah, man. I ain't see you lightweight brother, the right nigga today, right? There's a lot of woman bashing that I like to do. I will not dispute that. There are some corners that the women could have cut that could have made our lives very different. But I get it sometimes with our selfish, some selfishness sometimes kicked out. So I get where they went at when they did what they did, but to blame them as much as we just got to be some hoe ass niggas, I really can't blame them, right? Because it's one thing for them to let the government have their backs and them be in control and in control of the kids and how much you got to pay and all this other shit. There's not too many groups, and if there is, there might be a group of 200 men that's, you know what I'm saying, really rocking together, but then there's 5 groups of that, like, you know what I'm saying, so it's 1,000 niggas, like, maybe even 10,000 niggas, but it's 151 million men on this planet, so that's like a 10th, if that, of men that's actually like, fuck this, they got us fucked up. Our problem is we don't do that enough. It's fuck you, nigga. I can fuck all these bitches. Fuck you, nigga. I got more money than you. That nigga ain't shit. That nigga is simp. That nigga. We don't up each other enough to where we almost sound like hoe ass niggas because we looking for somebody to blame. So if you ask me, I get it. The government holding us down. I get it. They putting these people in these women in positions to where they can be better off than us. They holding us back. Systematic depression, systematic racism. I get it, but if we come together as men, then I don't think, and that's a major pause. But if we come together as men, I don't think that. Yeah, I had to catch that right there. Pause. But when we come together as men, though, man, it's just like we have to really, we can really make something happen because it's like who really gonna defend this shit but us? We the ones out here terrorizing, right? It's the young boys. They snapping. You know, they out here doing what they want, but I'm guaranteeing you, like any child in America gonna tell you right now, once they able to realize and see that one parent is doing the other parent wrong, they'll make that determination on how they gonna be after that. Like, hold on, so you telling me my dad or you telling me my mom was really cool and you've been over here talking bad about my mom and she really was cool? They switch up their whole mind frame that day. I'm with my mom. I don't care if they've been around. Same thing with the dad. If you've been telling the child they dad ain't shit for fucking 18 years. And come to find out, nigga, he ain't got none of the letters you wrote, none of the checks you sent, none of the toys you sent. Like, hold on, this nigga really love me? This whole trip I've been saying, fuck this nigga. Now I feel bad because I felt the way I felt. And then come back around. So,
and while you right there, and I told the young boy, I said, man, your dad was never a deadbeat. If your mom already knew the nigga was married. Then had kids.
I'm gonna say something different, man. I'm gonna say something different.
I'm just saying.
Like I tell you, I'm a straight shooter when it comes to this shit, man.
Go ahead.
When is we as men, man? Let's be real. When is us as men gonna hold our own self accountable? You know what I'm saying? When do we can sit there and say, "Yo, I fucked up. This is what it is," or you or you fucking up? Like, where's the real big brothers at? Where's the real big homies at? Where's some real niggas that gonna be honest with you and not just let you waddle? I mean, but I'm saying, like, somebody got to, like, ain't nobody stepping up to tell anybody nothing no more. Everybody's scared. You know, first thing the niggas say nowadays, you can't tell the young niggas shit because they know every fucking thing. But
they don't try.
We gotta get to the place. We gotta get to the place where we can hold, even as young niggas, like, hold your shit accountable. If you doing fuck shit, you doing fuck shit. Don't expect the world to kiss your ass because you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the flip side, there are some fucked up ass women out here too. You know what I'm saying? There's some fucked up ass women out here just as fucked up ass dudes. But the situation is, I'm be honest with you, man. I ain't no shame in my fucking game. Shit, my dad was married when he met my mama. That's true. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I give my dad his props though. He has 100% been in my life from the time I was born to now. You know what I'm saying? We had our moments where we didn't get along and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he always been there when I need him. You know what I'm saying? I can always call that man and say, yo, this what's up. You know what I'm saying? He brought me around my sisters or whatever. Even his wife, for example, who is my stepmom. Yo, to this day, they ain't together, but to this day, she's still. What's up, bro? Yo, she's still 100%, man. Regardless of the situation, she pulled me to the side and said, look, you ain't got shit to do with the situation that happened. You ain't got shit to do with the situation that happened. You result from it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I can't disrespect you because of that situation. So I'm gonna show you love, even though I don't fuck with everybody else. And I'll be like, all right, cool. My thing is, hell, we just hold each other accountable for it, man. If you got some shit fucked up, if I see my son doing some fucked up shit, I'm just telling him straight, like, I pull him to the side and say, look, man, yo, this was going on, this is right, this wrong. If I see his girl doing some fucked up shit, I'm gonna tell him, like, look, bro, watch out for this right here. This was going on, this what happened. If you don't want to get it, a lot of times we talk shit to these kids or these young dudes, and they act like they ain't listening. I promise you, when shit the fan, that's the first words come to their mind. Was the shit you said to them.
You know what I mean? And I feel like you said, hold accountable, man. But and when my very first one got, we had it, my first kid, you know what I mean? I didn't know what to do, right? I was scared, you know what I mean? I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? I had a good, I had a good dad. My dad tried, but in a way, I still had to grow up, you know what I mean, as a man, because I still wanted to do my own thing. I still wanted to crash out, hang out, play dice on the corner, drink ice cold 40s, you know what I mean? And this still have my life, but you got to get to the place of wanting to do better and wanting to be a responsible adult and try to your best to be a good parent for your kids. But some people let their feelings get in the way of doing that, man. And I feel like, man, we gotta at the end of the day break the generational curse of. I don't think we can save everybody, right? But it starts with your limbs of the trees, with your kids, and try the best you can to put them on game, man. Even if you're stepdad, regular parent, it don't matter, man. It's still hard for me as a step parent and a regular parent. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, at least you gotta put that seed in there. You gotta let them. You gotta put something in their mind. Let them think for themselves a little bit, man. I just try to. Like, I was a mentor for years, man. I had my own organization. I mentor kids and whatever, and I was able to talk to them. Exactly what Boone doing. Talk some shit, man. Them know you need to do some shit. Talk some shit. Like all of that. Yep, right there. That's dad move right there.
But as his men though, man, I see. I was talking to Dolomite, man, last night. Uncle Dolomite, cool brother, man, online. And you know what I mean, me and him both, you know me, doing this comedy thing, and I talked to him. I was like, yo, I could see somebody else winning. I don't gotta diminish another man's winning because I'm not at any, you know me, in position in life. I don't gotta hate on another man's success. I congratulate everybody who wins. I love seeing that another man who's black like me winning. It makes me want to work harder, but for most cases, black people get disgusted by that. Oh man, that nigga's a fake nigga. He's a sellout. We don't gotta do that. We just want to support each other, whatever it is, when it comes to winning. You know what I mean?
Man, you know, it's fucked up that we taught to hate on each other. We was taught that from you know, to even get off the plantation, we had to tell on each other, right? You know what I'm saying? To even get our freedom, we had to tell on each other. So it was like that shit is embedded in us to just hate on each other. So it really is fucked up. But to like with these children and these women, that's like, I've actually watched a woman dangle a man's kids in front of him, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like to tell a man that he can't see his kids unless it's crazy, especially when he's not doing anything harmful or putting the kids in any type of danger. It's just you don't like the nigga, so you don't feel like they should be around. But he's not. You know what I'm saying? Or even vice versa, because I've had conversations with niggas who be like, "Oh, nigga, I'll get my kids and fuck that bitch." But I'm looking at him like, bro, you don't even need them kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to get them, but what the fuck you gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's both ways, but it's just like to use them to bring somebody, to use children to bring somebody else down is just some bullshit. If you ask me, it's like,
you know what, man? You know what's crazy though? I think we need to change. A lot of the laws need to change too, though, because you look at the fact is that even if I have let's say me and my wife had a child now, and we decide not to be together, automatically they're gonna place the child with the mom. Automatically, you know what I'm saying? Automatically, she's the primary like parent.
Simple, instant.
And that's the thing that gets me. Why can't it be that both of y'all can be the primary parent, or both of y'all? You know what I'm saying? Or the dad can be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I never understood that.
Because they automatically they do that because they automatically assume traditionally that the man is gonna be working. So by the time she having a baby, she ain't at work, she don't have a job, so he already out working, he already got a job. What time is he gonna have to even be around the kids? So his whole job again is to provide. So they automatically assume that. So I know that's why they do it, but it does need to be switched up though. But that is exactly
because you make men feel like they're secondary to their own child. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that plenty of times. But like I've seen on both ends. I got a brother and a sister who deal with them baby mama, baby daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen on both ends. You know what I'm saying? And I have my like I got stepkids. I had to me and their dads had to fight, so I don't really know. Like so. I'd
never come second to no child. That's dead. My woman won't come second to the child, and I won't. Now maybe if I just come in. And you know, they already got their established relationship, kids 5, 6, 7 years old, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But as far as our children, we have children together, I'll never come second. And you won't either.
I don't see that. I don't see that happening, man. I don't see myself like even on these two boys I got right here, man. Don't look wrong. Like I came into the picture when they was a little older. You know what I'm saying? But we got to the place now, yo, shit, we up to me and them up, like.
Hey, it's
Shit,
enough
never
that
know,
you don't
me
need
and
to
them
come
moms
second
definitely-
either. As you buying me shoes,
Yeah,
or
you
I'm
know,
buying you shoes, nigga. You buying me toilet
Nigga, I
paper, I'm
gotta,
buying your toilet paper.
nigga, I had to keep you alive, nigga. That's what
Right,
I'm
you
doing.
hear? If I gotta start keeping
I
you
gotta
alive,
keep your
I'll
ass
come
alive.
first, nigga.
Yeah, but back to what Rod said, man. Yo, we got to this. I think as black men, especially, man, we got into this crab in a barrel type of mentality. Only one person can make it out at a time. You know what I'm saying? And we need to realize that we need each other more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody gives a damn about what you want or what you planning. So you know what I'm saying? As black men, we do gotta depend on each other. Like I feel like there was a time where we had black men that actually gave kind of a fuck about the next one. You know what I'm saying? Now everything revolves around what type of car you drive, what type of clothes you got, what type of money you got in your bank. Oh, you can't be better than me, nigga. Fuck you. Like, we need to change that mindset, y'all, because end of the day, you can't take none of that shit with you. Okay, nobody gonna help you. Like we gotta actually help each other. Like I said, I've been in this podcast shit for a minute. I'm willing to shit. If you want to use I offer my show for people who want to host it. I don't give a damn. Host the show. Just do my random thought at the beginning. That's all I ask. Just know what I'm saying. Just do it, man.
I just seen a survey, and I'm just piggybacking off of that. Nobody's gonna help us. I just seen a survey where it says that over half of the half of the races in the population, not racist, but the racist, half of those people, like black, white, Hispanics, half of the whites, half of the Hispanics, half of the Asians, all said that blacks shouldn't get reparations. Now, I'm on the fence, but only because of our mentality. I'm not on the fence because I do believe that we do deserve something. What we get, I'm not sure. But as far as we should get something, yes, for people other than us to only feel like we should get something that's not to feel like we should get something that's crazy. It's like nobody feel like we deserve anything for what our people went through, because, you know, and I'm not gonna give us the history. I'm gonna just use a cliche version of the Tuskegee project, right? Yes, we all know that they use as test subjects and gave us syphilis or whatever, right? The real problem with that is look at how many families you broke up with that shit. Before we actually found out that y'all did a test on us, our grandfathers and our great grandfathers and great uncles and aunties and shit that probably was going good in life came home like, nigga, who you fucking? Bitch, who the fuck you been under? Now this whole family, you got all the cousins in this motherfucker, everybody sleeping next to each other, upside downside. Next week they gonna be at the other auntie's house, and now all these niggas coming home. Or all these females coming home with syphilis and nobody knows why. Like, nigga, you fucking.
And they did that shit for almost 100 years.
Come on. And come to find out, nigga, we test subject. And it's like, you talking about we don't need no way to catch back up. You put a nigga in the race. You put a whole bunch of black people in the race, a whole bunch of white people in the race, a whole bunch of Asians and Mexicans in the race. And you start off and you ask them questions. You say, everybody take a step forward if you had a father at home. It's gonna be a whole bunch of niggas still standing back there. Everybody step forward if both of your parents were at home. A whole bunch of niggas still standing. You know what I'm saying? By the time the race starts, niggas gonna be halfway there. We still gonna be at the starting line. Like let's start there.
Well, I give you saying the reparation part too, man, because you gotta think about it. We are the only race that didn't get a reparation.
Right. And I'm just looking at the part.
Native American.
If they're not gonna give us reparations, then we definitely need to help each other. But go ahead, my bad.
I mean, they gave reparations and land to Native Americans. They gave reparations to the Jewish. Like
they gave them to the white people when they said, "Nigga, y'all got to give up your slaves. We give y'all $1,000, $2,000 per slave you give up." Like, come on, y'all starting off with 200,000. Back then, that's like 2 million, 2-3 million.
Hold on, my damn kid. Speaking of reparation, I'm gonna go there and beat one damn kid like a slave, man. What's going on?
But I still think, man, overall, man, it's the system of just of just how things are. We can do better if we really took this mental health shit serious on both sides, women, men, all included.
It started with the men.
But the men, but it's also with the women, because, man, I seen it firsthand with my first kid mother. We in a little bit better place, but not you know, sometimes it's up and down. But I want my daughter to experience more than I got. You know what I mean? I wanted her to go see the world. I wanted to get her passport. I was going to pay for it. No, if I can't take her first, that's a problem. If I'm offering,
that's true. I've seen that happen.
Don't hold back
Men's
because it's a
mental
split household. Don't hold back because we're a split household. You know what I mean? Don't because we're not together. Don't hold my kid back experiences. And both ways, we need to do better.
But there's solutions to that. Again, like when we say we okay, look. The problem real with us men, if you ask me, is I can't get 5 niggas around to help me raise my family without at least one of them trying to fuck my bitch. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where the real lies become, because what ends up happening is if we really stuck together, when your woman get to acting like you can't get your passport, as a man, me, Eric, and whoever the fuck else is around you, we supposed to already be done had our shit lined up to where we know how to get through that. Oh no, nigga, don't worry about that. Rod, we got you, bro. Like, look, watch this. Call up this buddy, call up that buddy. Next thing you know, she got a paper at her door saying, nigga, you got to give him this day, that day, and the other day for whatever reason. And it's simple. But you don't have that backing because niggas ain't trying to help each other. Your backing is you up against her mama, her auntie, her sister, her cousin, her cousin's cousin, because they got something to prove, and you looking like a, you know what I'm saying, like a sardine, like, you know what I'm saying, because who the fuck gonna help you? You know what I'm saying? So they gonna back them. So it's just like, at this point, it's men have to first off stand up. And I keep getting tired of saying this. I'm gonna say something that's going to sound disturbing, but I'm speaking of fact. If first off, it's 151 million men, or it's like 51% to 49% on the men's side. It's more men than it is women. Like we probably got them by like 100 million or something like that. If every nigga out here decided they wanted to be on some bullshit with these females, we could. If we decided fuck these hoes, we gonna do them however the fuck we please, nigga. It's just gonna be what it be. Let's just be real. It's just gonna be what you gonna have some Layla Ali's, but it ain't gonna be enough. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody wants that. Like I said, that's disturbing. That's bullshit. Ain't nobody. I'm not saying that we should do that. What I'm saying is, as men, we need to step up and understand our position in this motherfucking world. Yes, we're not going to motherfucking hold you down like slave or no servant. But at the same time, you got to understand when that motherfucking glass break downstairs, regardless of how much money you got, you're gonna look at me. I could be working at McDonald's and you could be the fucking president of Apple. When that glass break downstairs, you're going to look at me.
That's true.
But the problem is, man, it's a lot of people that are, you know what I mean, especially women on the black women's side that think they're asexual, right? They
don't even know what the fuck that is.
You know, a ladybug's asexual, right?
Asexual.
A ladybug produces their own, you know what I mean, they have their own kids by themselves, right?
That's what asexual is.
Yeah. They reproduce by themselves.
Okay.
And there's a lot of black women you see on social media like, I'm doing it by myself. I'm self-made. I'm doing this. And then when that kid act up in school, you call your baby daddy to fix it.
No, what about that mother?
You know
what about that single mothers
parent.
movement?
You did?
What about that single mothers movement where they all on the camera talking about for Christmas? Of course we're going to my mom's side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
How about this right here? How about I say this right here, man? I'm gonna say this real quick. How about we get to the fact that we fucking need each other? Yo, what's up, man? How about as black people we realize we need each other, man?
We definitely come together.
I mean, hold on. Even if we ain't together, let's be real. Even we ain't together, man. Because as a man, be honest with you, we all men here. But we ain't shit unless we have some kind of woman behind us.
Man,
that's true.
I can't agree with that. I hear it all the time, but I can't agree.
I'm tell you why I say that, boom. Because regardless of you can say fuck this. Be honest, speak real. You can say, man, fuck this bitches. I don't need no bitches. Whatever, fuck them. But at the same time, yo, that chick you got when you going through a bad day, she gonna make you feel good some days.
Yeah,
hold on. When you really stressed the fuck out, you need somebody you can lay up on. You ain't gonna lay up on your niggas. You gonna lay up on her.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when she pissed off, she could ruin your whole fucking mood.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that means she has some kind of control in your life. That female have control somewhere in your life.
I mean, we want, but what I'm not saying that I don't need a female. What I'm saying is, it's not a female that I need to get this in order. A female is not first a person, period, not just a female. A person, period, is not about to get you any type of way to put them in a submissive position. Like, you're gonna have to actually show them why they need you. Right. That's what I'm saying. So therefore, you can't look for that in a woman unless she already comes submissive. So she don't come submissive.
That's true. And hold on. And I'm not saying that every woman is the person that you need in your life. There's some fucked up ass females. I just said it earlier. But it's the same thing as fucked up ass niggas. Women, you don't need every nigga that come in your life as you're gonna bow down to. No. I'm not saying I'm bowing down to anything. I'm just saying at the end of the day, we need to realize that we need each other to grow. These kids, regardless if we together or not, these kids can't grow while having their mother and their father. You know what I'm saying?
So when we say we need them for certain.
If you see me, we need them. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Love builds more than hate does. Love builds more than hate. You be my baby mama. I don't like. I might be honest with you.
What do women need us for? What do they need us for?
What they need us for? You need somebody to help you. You need somebody to build your back. You need somebody to build you up, keep you strong.
I was just saying for y'all, just
you need somebody to build you up. You need so I need a woman to build me up.
No, vice versa. We need to build each other up. You can't learn from you can't learn what things you need. There's some things you need. Sometimes you need somebody to help you. You need a woman to help you with some things. Like a woman need a man to help her with some things. Like you said,
I'm saying. So it's specifics then. So it's specific. So yeah. So it's specifics.
I agree. I didn't say I'm not saying everything. You don't need. I don't like. You're wrong. There's some things I want you for, and there's some things I need you for.
But that's what I'm saying. So then we go back. So then that's why we're going back.
There's some things I want you. I want you for certain things, but.
So that's why we're going back to what we were saying in the beginning. Then is when we say we need to come together. Like, as far as a woman, it's innately understandable that women and men need each other as far as building the family. But as far as going against this fucking system outside, we need our women to not be outside worried about how they look and taking care of our children while we out here fighting these motherfuckers who trying to infect us with syphilis. Like, we don't need our women out there with swords and shields trying to fight them niggas. We gonna go out there and do that shit. We need them to control and keep our children protected while we out here.
Let's be real, man. Let's be real. Like they're not just fighting you; they fighting the women too. They fighting men.
That's why we out here protect. We out here swinging the sword so they don't get to them.
Listen. The slave master won't just beating the men. The slave master won't just whipping niggas ass. They were whipping chicks' ass too.
Of course, but once we got a fucking
at the same time, we know if it's me and her, if me and my wife together, right? It's me and my wife together, right? We know that, okay, look, one person, me by myself, can get my ass tore the fuck up. I got it. But I know I got you on my back end, so we both can fight this shit. We can overpower this shit right together. You know what I'm saying? You by yourself gonna get your ass tore the fuck up. But me with you, you ain't going no fucking way. Ain't shit gonna break you down. I'm right there. I'm gonna knock this shit out with you. that big ass hand we got two big ass fists now. They're gonna knock your ass out. So we dealing with this shit together.
All right. So then let me give you another example. Let me give you another example. Same situation, same master beating all our asses. What's the problem with you putting your woman up? Alora's man putting her up. Rob putting his woman up. Me putting my woman up. We putting all our women where they supposed to be. And then we out in the front saying, if master come in this bitch, we gonna fuck him up. Why are we not doing that? Why are we expecting the woman to come out here and hold the sword as well? I don't want my women holding the swords.
Yeah, but in the day, then once that master kick your ass, and let's say he do kill your ass, what's gonna happen to that woman?
I got you, nigga. I got Rod. We are fighting together.
So and again, yeah, we fighting together. We fighting together. I get what you're saying. We fighting together.
Because we don't. Once we down, remember, you got on some bad shoes. Ha 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 ha! You ain't got on the new Gucci. Ha 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 ha!
But don't say it. But now we're doing two different arguments, though, man. We're doing arguments.
No, that's why we're not fighting together because I'm worried about what my woman think about what I got on more than I'm worried about what Eric G can help me.
Well, let Eric G say what he got to say.
We're doing two different arguments though, because we worrying about the argument we having at first is us black men sticking together and fighting. Then the other argument we having us as a couple fighting.
Yeah, I
You know
said
what I'm
we
saying?
don't
That's
need the
two- that's
women,
two-
and you said
that's
we
two
do.
different-
So that's the couple.
But no, I said the
mean,
same
but
thing. The reason I said we don't. Go ahead, Lawrence.
I would say though, not all black men are gonna be able to stand up in that fight like that, because how many black men are really with the fight? Like, you could have your woman there and she gonna have your back, because period, behind every strong black man is a strong black woman. Because we come with the AKs with y'all, period. But now, am I gonna
So
have
we
to
don't
worry
do what
about
y'all want,
our
and we can't see the kids.
what?
This
Not-
nigga started.
What he say?
I said until we don't do what y'all want, and we can't see the kids.
No. See, history has proven that the black man has always been the downfall in the civil rights fights. And even during the slavery time, you guys were broken first. It was the black woman who had to sneak off and feed y'all breast milk just for y'all to survive, only for y'all to come out and betray the woman. Even in the 60s and stuff, the black man was always so caught up in looking good that he fell into the white man's trap. We played our part too. Don't get it twisted. We fell into it too, but we were able to hold out longer than men were. Women are able. Listen. We go through childbirth. We are able to hold out longer than men, and it's just been proven. You don't believe it, but it's been proven. When households had to be broken, they made the black man feel like he wasn't doing enough. They made him feel like he didn't look good enough. He wasn't on the white man's level. And then what they do, they beat him, broke him during slavery. They did, and then what else they did? They couldn't beating wasn't working. So then they decided to rape black men and make black men more prone to homosexuality. I mean, I'm sorry, that's what happened.
But at the same time, do I say we feel like we need our women too, though? Because at the end of the day, when you've been beaten the fuck down, you need somebody to build your ass up, and that's the truth.
Right.
Hey, boom. But let me say this: when we get our cakes
Boom,
cooking,
Wallace.
we off the market. They ain't gonna take us. When we get our cakes battered in, we off the market. They ain't gonna hold
Oh
our
yeah,
hands
yeah.
in.
No, ain't no hold your head up, champ.
If you
Rocky
were,
Road.
no, that's
Rocky
not
Road.
true. That's not
Hey,
true.
allure. As soon as you get mad, you gay motherfucker.
Never.
You remember when Tom
Me and the
broke your
Lord
cheeks
about to
back?
be
Never.
going at it. We got a new show coming out. Me and the Lord, man, we finna be going at it on this show, neck and neck. Y'all we gonna be going at it. Oh, we going at it. Oh my God, I can't wait for me and the Lord.
I can't wait
But
either.
I think, man, like you said, both sides, man. We were both our downfalls in history.
They
man,
started
but I
that shit though.
But my only problem is though
I think the white folks started this shit, to be honest with you.
that you see when you walk out in the streets and you see a black man. I feel like we need to hold our higher standards, man. I'm tired of seeing the black man with these busted white women. You know what I mean?
That's a
600-pound
busted
life. I'm
That's
tired.
600-pound life.
I'm tired of
I
seeing.
mean, he
that,
might
you
be
know
able
what
to
I
come
mean?
in the house whenever he wants to. He might got a more comfortable life.
You see Dashiki with
Hey,
the fucked up hair. She at least with a decent looking whitey. You know what I mean? White man. I'm tired of seeing this. We need to level up.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. Now, if you gonna get you a white woman, fellas, man, don't get you the damn. Mother Karen, she
What if
running
she got
around
an
with
800 credit score though? What if she got the 800 credit score?
She got 800. We can work with it. I told you.
So look, real quick story. I was in Job Corps. It was me and this big tall black dude, man. We both tall, but we was in Job Corps, man. It was a white girl, man, heavy set, uncomfortably built looking. She tried to get me, bro. I was not on her, bro. She tried to get me for like 3 weeks straight. I was not on her. One day, my nigga just was like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna try to. The next day, this nigga had 3 pair of Jordans.
You know what? But hold on, that because you're trying to get. So that means niggas. So niggas, basically niggas, y'all with the white women to get what you can get out of them. That's what it is. Okay. So when Rachel
That's
Dolezal,
the whole history behind black men dating white women.
So when Rachel Dolezal come to you knocking on your door looking like a whole ass nigga in a wig, go ahead.
And man, what did God say? God said, go be peaceful. That's what the fuck he said. I can get my piece off your $800 credit score.
But let me challenge you guys this. Like, let me challenge you guys to this. Why doesn't it bother you guys that y'all have to go through a white woman to get everything y'all feel that y'all need, to get elevated in life, to get a access to a higher credit score? Shouldn't you guys be more offended that your own black sisters don't have access to these things because the white women benefit from a system that held us down and knocked us down and keeping us down? And they're a part of that legacy that benefit from land that was stolen from our peoples, and just a lot of things like that don't bother you guys. Like, you don't sit there and think like, damn bitch, you really ain't really got no movement. You're just blessed because of your skin tone and because of what your people stole. Like, that doesn't offend you guys. Like, I would sit there and I would be really offended because my mother had to struggle. My sister had to struggle. Like, my grandmother had to struggle. And you have this peaceful, soft life. And yeah, you guys raise your nose up to black sisters and black mothers and aunties and shit, uncles too, was making it happen off the scraps and building families off of the struggle. And they shouldn't have
Allure,
necessarily had a struggle because your people stole this shit. Like, that shit don't
allure,
bother
allure,
y'all?
allure. You know what? You know why? You know why it don't bother? You want to know why? Because it's a form of
Y'all why?
reparations. It's a form of reparations.
I would do to what they did to us for 400 years. Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
I think
No,
the
I'm
real
sorry.
reason, because I feel like the real reason, because y'all not offended.
Oh no,
Ooh.
we're offended.
No,
No,
y'all
we're
ain't.
We
offended.
don't see
I'm
no
gonna give me a
marches for
white
that.
man.
We
These
don't see no
niggas ain't
marches
shit. I'm
about
gonna
it.
get me a white man. These niggas ain't
No,
shit. Y'all started that shit.
that's not true.
Yo,
We listen, when they started the Black Coalition, when they started the NAACP, women were a big part of that, especially when we did the HBC colleges. We were a big part of that, and we wanted to create something that was just for us. But every time a black woman creates anything that's just for, oh my God, that's just for us, it's just like somebody comes, tear it down, shit on it, and just say it's not as good as Becky's or this. So we do fight for it. But you guys fail to realize we'll be attacked by the white men. We don't have black men there to protect us because y'all make jokes like this and y'all laugh, but no one really looks at how we sit there and we stand up for y'all. And yet a white man could come along and spit in
Let
our
me.
face.
Let me.
I watched, hold on, boom, let me finish. I watched a video where there were black dudes around and this white guy comes up, call this black woman all type of names. They did nothing but hold their heads down and walk away. A white woman came by and guess what they did? Oh, hold up, partner, hold up. Like, for me, that's crazy.
I'm gonna
Well,
say
Let me.
something.
Let me.
hold on. But I seen it firsthand, and people are. I'm amazed about all this Black Lives Matter stuff. You know what I mean? Women made that. Women created that, right? But
As was a white man that's created all that.
no, I thought it was two black
It was
women.
George
no, it
Soros
was a
funded
white
it. The
man.
black
It was
women
a
ran
white
it.
man. He put the black face. He put the two black
Okay.
faces
It was
behind it.
George Soros who ran it.
Okay.
Who
But
funded it? The
anyway,
black woman ran it.
we see locally, right? It's only big cases where black women march when a nigga's on a t-shirt, right? If it's not a small case, I don't see no other marches. It took the George Floyd incident to happen, then everybody on the march. What about little boo-boo around the corner get blasted by the cops? I don't see
Actually,
no other marches with black.
Actually, they do stuff like that. When that man got killed in Niles, Ohio, that black man by the police, it was a black woman who organized a group. No one wanted to march. It's just so messed up because when you have, like, here in Charlotte, you have black women going to bail out black men from jail. And even in North Carolina, you have black women who are starting small businesses to educate their neighborhoods and their community. The issue is no one wants to get behind the black woman who they feel like is just whatever. She ain't popping.
Can I
Same thing with the
Can I
black
say something on
men.
this real quick?
Go ahead.
Can I say something on this real quick?
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I can agree and disagree with your comment. Okay.
Okay.
I agree with you saying that we do have a lot of black women will support black men. That is true. I would agree with that. But at the same time, that we do have a lot of black women who make men feel like they can't support them. There's a lot of black women who sit there and say, "I don't need you, nigga. Nigga, I can do this
I
for
got the
myself."
degree. I got that degree, nigga.
It's a lot of black, and I had to be honest with you. The truth is, there are a lot of black women who say that to you, who would break a black man down, who be there for him. There's a lot of women hold on. There's a lot of black women who realize that they had a good ass nigga at home for real until the nigga is gone. It's a lot of times that has happened. And yes, don't get me wrong, there are black women out there who will support. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth, a black woman will support a nigga in jail more than a nigga will support his black woman in jail. That's the truth. That's the honest truth.
But Eric, do you know the problem with that? The problem is a slave mentality with those black women. They don't understand that they've been brainwashed by a system to make them think that a piece of paper is going to make you better than your own people. I don't deal with those black women. And those are the black women who they aim to be in a position with white women and compete with white women. The black women that I'm talking about are the black women who care about their community. And oftentimes those women don't hold degrees. You know, those are the women that I'm talking about. I should have been specific about that. But those are the women that their voices aren't heard. That's just like some of these white women, these black women get out here, I don't need a black man for shit. I ain't talking about them bitches because I don't like them bitches. Because bitch, you hate yourself too. It's not just that's why I said it's not just a black man thing or a black woman thing. It's a black thing, period. Like we've been molded to think that we're less than, and the only way that we are going to be successful or we're relevant is if we assimilate with white people. And that is slave mentality.
That is true. And I do feel like that, like, when let's go back to the black man dating white women conversation. I do think that community, black community wide, yes, it is looked down upon for a black man to date a white woman, but it's also uprooted for a black woman to date a white man. And that's the crazy thing. You'll have the same black woman can sit and say, "Look at that nigga over there dating that Becky. Fuck that bitch, that white bitch." But it will turn right around and say, "Look at that queen over there. Yeah, she got her white man. Yes, go Brad." Like, it's some shit like that. What happens? And that's the dumb shit. Like, that's the shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. And because I don't be wanting to sound like I'm racist or anything, because I'm not. My issue is I believe that I just want my community to love on each other more. So I'm not really, and I'm not gonna lie, I've dated outside of my race, but I had to come home, baby. I had to fucking come home.
I want to answer your question.
Like home.
I want to answer your
place
question.
Like home.
Go ahead, boom.
You said, why do we choose to be with white women knowing what y'all went through, right? That's pretty much how you stated the question. Why do we choose white women? How are we able to be okay with the fact that y'all went through what y'all went through while we over here laying up with the white women who are benefiting from what y'all went through or what we went through?
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Prime example. This past election, y'all can lay up with a woman, y'all can lay up with a black woman, but y'all can't vote for them. Now, I'm gonna tell you how fucked up that shit was that was going around with all these black women who was downing these black men. 87% of black men voted for Kamala, and y'all still was downing niggas.
We was down at you guys got to understand. Y'all be taking it for the people who voted. We're taking it for the guys who sit on the street corner and they shoot dice and they're around here complaining they ain't got shit, won't have shit.
100% of niggas vote and wouldn't have got her to win.
No. A lot of men still did not vote. A lot of black men still did not vote. If that you could speak for you. I'm talking about if we're gonna make a real movement, then I didn't
vote. I'm one of them black men. That's what I'm saying. That's why I raised my hand. I'm one of them. I didn't vote.
Oh, you didn't vote? Then shut the fuck up, nigga.
You can't tell me that because I pay taxes. So you can't tell me that. I heard that before that whole. If you didn't vote, you can't speak. But that's not true because I pay taxes.
But so your taxes have nothing. Affected. Your taxes is only paying for local shit. Your taxes.
Okay, so therefore I vote local. I didn't vote for federal. I didn't vote for federal because federal ain't gonna do nothing but whatever the state say anyways. Unless we're talking regulations.
Boom. We still have.
They're trying to approve that right now. They're trying to approve if it's gonna be state leveled.
It is.
What we talking about regulations?
Well, that's what Donald Trump said. He gonna let
We
states
talking
choose what
laws
they
in
want to
general.
do. Yeah.
Laws in general is pretty much through the state though. Like you can have a gun here and not a gun there. That's laws. You can smoke weed here and not smoke weed here. That's law. But if it was federally, niggas couldn't smoke weed or have a gun.
No, you have federal regulations that states can either adopt or not adopt. Some are mandated, some are not. But what Trump was saying was even those things that we have that's mandated federally, he's going to let local politicians and lawmakers
What we talking
make that
about? Roe v.
decision.
Wade shit?
No, just stuff in general. He just said that just certain laws in general, whether it be the abortion ban, whether it be gun laws, they're going to let
Gay rights and all the gay marriages and all that.
handle it.
Correct. So then, therefore, if we sitting here talking and we talking about y'all being mad about a person not voting for a president who is going to decide on it, the state going to make the choice any goddamn ways, then why are we still bashing niggas after most of them voted for who y'all asking to vote for anyway? Because now y'all going to bash the 13%?
We were actually talking about that though, bro. You know I love you.
You just asked the question, and I'm giving you an answer of why niggas act like they act. And then when we look at the demographics of it, most of the men who we looking at, other than them rich men who like, you know what, I ain't finna go down there because most of the girls be ghetto of my color, and the other ones that's not ghetto are tooken. It's like I'm gonna just go get me a white girl where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So then
I think that's a cop out though.
I don't think so because I mean you got to go. I mean, you really have to go into a burning house to find a good girl out the hood, like a real.
These niggas get white women that's out the hood. So I just don't understand that concept. Yes, they do. They get trailer park bitches.
Yeah.
It's
we in North Carolina. We damn so seen that all the time.
Yes, it's the concept of
it's a can around the block.
It has nothing to do about stereotypes. It's the concept of they're white, and they feel like if you get you a white person, then you're going to be on your way to making it, and that you have been accepted into the white
I ain't
culture.
never thought about that part though. I don't think that's the
most
case.
of them.
I definitely know about the 800 credit, but
a lot of black men, they have
some
this
ratchet ass white women out here.
It is. They be listen.
Ratchet white boys, all of them.
My best friend was a white girl, and she threw bows like she was a motherfucking black girl. Okay, and me, her, and her brother, we used to be kicking them motherfucking doors together. Okay, and listen, and them motherfuckers went right back to Boardman like it was a nothing.
Hello, wait a minute, hello, you were kicking in doors, listening to Will Smith. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yes.
So are y'all gonna take blame? Are y'all gonna take blame for putting us out the house or what?
I said we take blame for that.
Are y'all gonna take blame for getting y'all rights before civil rights or what? 1920, y'all gonna take blame for that?
Hold on. But let's not act like we didn't have a house full of kids back then. Our grandparents, they had 10 fucking kids, 12 kids back then. And so back then it was, and you got to remember, a lot of them were uneducated. It was.
Y'all went to the white women first.
We did not go to the white women first. We had
when they came around talking about women's rights, they came and got y'all.
Hold on, boom. If our men were not working and could not get work and were discriminated against, black women had to go be nursemaids, actually called wet maids. We had to go breastfeed. And this is after slavery. They had to go breastfeed.
1920.
They had to go through all of this stuff, so we had to work. And then you got to still remember that wasn't nothing. And then most black men at that point was going through a point of depression. That's when domestic violence was at an all-time high. So these women were not only going to work, coming home, still cooking, taking care of their kids, but they were being beat by their men. So here comes the government with an easier way. Hey, we'll give you this money, just remove the husband. We got to make sure our kids.
That's after the civil rights movement. That was after the civil rights movement.
But I gotta say this,
no,
man.
Not boom. It wasn't after the civil rights.
Rob, I'm gonna say this after you finish, Rod. Go ahead, man.
I think the whole, like he was talking about the election, right? We can't say that the relation of the black men and black women is not a toxic relation. You know what I mean? We're like Crips and Bloods, and the voting, the place of people saying, "Hey, I'm moving out the country," was ridiculous. Nigga, you ain't moving nowhere. You know what I mean? Like all the black people, I'm moving out the country. Nigga, you don't got enough money to pay your rent. Well, how the fuck you gonna move out the country?
FYI, they don't like black people around the country, y'all.
Come on, man. We already knew
around the country.
Actually, Bangkok like black people.
We gotta get to the place of. let's worry about these babies. We can't worry about the politics. Let's build these babies up so we can make the next generation better. You know what I mean? We can't worry about the politics. That shit is more to combat.
So let me say this real quick though. Let me say this real quick though, Rod. Allure and Boom, y'all are the perfect example of what the government wants. Y'all show that y'all saying y'all going back and forth shows that we having black men versus black women. That's more than what the conversation. That's bigger than what the conversation is. Man. Nigga, you said black women this and black women that. She said black men this. That's black women versus black men. No, but hold on. It's more than just fact though. Hold on. I'm gonna speak facts too. The fact is that they wanted the black man out the house. It wasn't the black woman wanted out the house. It was the government who wanted the black man out the house. In 1967, when they passed the bill they passed the welfare bill. That was set up for the black men. Well, I get what I'm saying. Hold on. That's 1911. We talking about 1967, 1967.
33.
They started the 60s when they started the welfare.
That shit started in 35. Go ahead.
But Boom, you got to remember, black people wasn't on it. It was the white people on it. It was
implemented. Exactly, and that because of the Great Depression. Same way as stamps.
So when they was out here giving out food stamps in Section 8, we wasn't shit until 60s.
Right, we didn't qualify for a lot of stuff.
We want shit before the 30s. We want shit to them. But they didn't give a fuck about niggas at all. Nigga, hold on a second. Hold on a second, Rod. You're forgetting that one thing. The reason why we had welfare and all that was to help out the white folks because black folks was already going through it. We knew what the downfall of the country was. We knew it. We knew that we already didn't have nothing. It was meant for white people who didn't have nothing. Because now they were feeling the same way we was feeling.
Only nigga I know. Only one of our leaders I know that was trying to be like the white man was possibly Martin Luther King.
Trying to be like the white man?
Or
was he trying to see us on the question I had was somebody else told me on another show. And the question somebody told me on another show, and I'm just asking this question to you too, Boom, was it that he was trying to be like the white man, or was he trying to see us on the same playing field as the white man?
Both. I say both because so we all know the reason that he even went on this journey, right?
Why?
What was the reason?
Because he couldn't play with his little white friend.
Okay.
No, that's dead true. He was mad he couldn't play with his white friend, so he thought all white people should be able to chill and be together.
So because he can't play, because he want to have a white friend, does that make him want to be white? That's the question.
So what ends up happening is we out here doing all these marches. We out here getting beat on. What he doing? Chilling with Roosevelt and them, drinking at the little pool parties, coming up with motherfucking.
Also getting hit in the head with a fucking rock as well.
I mean, that was during the marches, but when they got that nigga in the back, nigga, he ate way better than us. But that's what I'm saying, though, man.
Man, I heard you say. Speaking of segregation, man, this motherfucker.
Yeah, you silly. I heard you say that we was trying, and it to me it just seems like we didn't see no other way of freaking living because we were taught a certain way, especially coming from where we come from, and then our history was erased, and we were taught this is what it's supposed to be. Because I mean, a lot of people who came out of slavery became slave masters, right? So they only did what they knew. So it's just like for me, it's like at this point in time, we all are able to look in the mirror. And me and you was talking about this earlier, Laura. Like at this point in time, we all able to look in the mirror. We understand that our people got fucked up, they got bad, and if it wasn't for them going through getting raped, men and women, ripped up half by horses, men and women, having to sit outside and wait for your woman to get done with master, you know what I'm saying? All that. So all the shit that motherfuckers went through for us to even be able to sit here and have this conversation amongst each other, we have to give it some type of respect, right? But then we also have to stop and look in the mirror and be like, you know what? They went through that, so we have to make the fucking change like today, like not tomorrow, not work on it. We have to make that damn change today. Like nigga, if Rob called me today,
that goes back to what I was saying to you earlier, Boom. When are we gonna take accountability for the shit we do? If you sit there and tell me that we became slave masters after slavery, then that let me know you're not taking accountability or noticing the shit that's going on around you. That's the same as a black man. Hold on, that's the same as a black. That's the same as hold on. That's the same as a black man watching his mama struggle and while having his daddy and grow up to still be a deadbeat daddy. That's the shit I didn't understand.
But that's not
same
ignorance.
type
That's not the same because listen, bro. If all I've been doing my whole life, first off, I ain't allowed to read. I ain't allowed to fucking think for my goddamn self down there, nigga. If my chief is better than my master's, he gonna take them type shit, nigga. I ain't got time to think about if the fucking sun rotate the earth. Only thing I gotta know is Negro spirituals and motherfucking how to get this cotton. So, nigga,
so when I get up in a situation, when I get up in a situation,
listen.
Hold on.
What else
I understand.
know?
The slaves. Hold on. The slaves wasn't educated enough to understand the difference. We are. Why are we?
That's what I'm saying. So now we're talking about
allowing
now.
us. Allowing. Why are we? No, and that would get me back to the main point. We're talking about black kids and black parents. If I sit there and watch that my mom was struggling and with kids, I watched her struggle with kids. I know my dad wasn't there. Why would I grow up, have kids, and say fuck them kids?
A lot of black.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what that child gonna look at you the same way you looked at your daddy.
I concur.
Well, I gotta say this though, man. I feel like the biggest thing I have a problem.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I understand what you mean, Eric G. But my biggest problem is when are we gonna get to the level of stop being hamsters?
That's the problem. We all
when are we gonna get past the point? I'm tired of seeing. Let's be real. Women on this welfare, when the wage assistant, whatever, lecturing assistant, you're not doing nothing with it. Why are you not looking to improve yourself when you're on these things? Why are you not trying to better yourself?
Where you guys need to get some data.
No, I'm just saying. I see it firsthand from my point of view, my family.
We only speaking from what we see, Laura.
I'm talking a small percentage. I say a small percentage. Okay, let me go right this far. A small percentage of people on the system, black or white, why they're not monitoring the people. Let me say this: the people to learn skills where they can't be on it forever. That's my bigger problem. Why would you want to be 18 to 75?
You can't be on it forever. The only way you can be on welfare forever is if you have a disability. What you guys think is that these women get assistance and they just stay on it until their kids are 18. The only way they can stay on assistance until their kids is 18 is if their kids have a disability. Another thing, they have to work. A lot of requirements is for them to work. A lot of women nowadays, and men, because there's men on welfare now too, a lot of women, and this is all colors, they work, but you could work 12 hours and work 80 hours a week, right? Or every 2 weeks, you get 80 hours. If you're getting paid fucking $8 and fucking 95 cents, you're going to still need welfare. And
why not try to get something better?
Because a lot of people don't have the education. We act like the urban community does not lack resources, education, and resources and funds. They'll take our books. Do you guys remember in school when we had to get books, they would give us a brown paper bag to fucking wrap our books up and call it a book cover? We don't get the latest motherfucking books and textbooks. Most of the teachers are struggling to do curriculum in that. My sister is a chemistry teacher, okay? And she talks about how this is an issue. I worked for CMS schools for dang on almost 6 years. I've seen that this is an issue. I have to go to parent-teacher meetings, and you know what they say? We don't have the supplies. We don't have the resources. My kids were sitting there in high school, and they giving them word search puzzles because they don't have the curriculum. So yeah, this is 2025. If this is still happening in this time frame, imagine how bad it was back then. So you do the best that you can do. All good jobs aren't available to everybody. Shit, my husband has a whole fucking master's degree in fucking engineering and cybersecurity. He's in law enforcement. He got a job in his field, and you know what happened? We went through the recession. They laid everybody off. He kept getting jobs. Oh, you need more years of experience. So you have people out here who got fucking degrees and education, and they can't get in the door because that fucking degree ain't worth shit. Well, that's why I'm telling people, fuck talking about I got this degree and that degree.
I understand what you mean, but you still can try. You still could try to get out the butter. There's some people that don't try.
But you know what? Let me tell y'all, the government is making hard as shit for you to even get it anymore. Like the government, do you know that you have to work They want you to work at least, no lie, and this is truth. I know family. I got family members who's still applying. You know, they want you to you have to work at least 40 hours a month, not a week, a month, for you to even qualify for you to get any type of assistance. And then think about it. What if you really do need it? What if there are people who do need it? I ain't gonna lie to you. I needed that damn food stamp like it was yesterday, but they did. You have to work nothing. You have to work nothing for you to even get any type of assistance. Yeah, there are people out here who then we turn around and wonder why that the drug game is so damn strong, because ain't nobody fucking can help. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta figure out another plan, y'all, because what we got going on,
dependence, man. That's all we sound like. We sound like
we don't. And all on the table, degrees definitely don't automatically a job for most people with degrees working.
I got fucking 3 degrees, y'all. And I'm still not fucking working. I'm working on my course.
This what pissed me off, man. I know we're finna get out of here, but this is really pissing me off, man. When everybody was saying like, "Oh, what y'all gonna get out of Trump? $1,200? Like, rah. See, my point is, I don't care about who the president was gonna be, right? I only cared about what we can get out of a motherfucker real quick before whatever the fuck they got planned coming, right? So if all 4 of us get $1,200 from Trump right now, that's what, $4,800, right? We can figure something out, or we can go get a couple other motherfuckers and figure something out real quick, nigga, to get us some shelter, to get us some place, to get us something. We can start something if we get this little quick little gapper. Like, that's how I was looking at it. I wasn't looking at it from Trump or Kamala. I didn't care because them motherfuckers don't care about us, bro. Neither one of them.
And that's my biggest problem is I think we need to look past parties, man. Because I'm black doesn't mean I gotta be a Democrat for the rest of my life. Because we gotta look past just the party shit. At the end of the day, we gotta look past the parties. We gotta just look at everybody's policies. As
you gotta look at. I'm telling everybody. I said this last time. You need to look at your local elections.
Amen.
Because those motherfuckers are eating your ass up, and you don't even fucking know that shit.
Yep.
And it's a lot of time. Nobody vote the primaries. Nobody votes the primaries. And that's
they be there for like 20 years. They be there for like 20 years. We don't know.
North Carolina have had the same governor since 1967. We've been in
Cooper.
Ron Cooper been in there, that motherfucker for Ron Cooper been in the office for how many years? Like,
God knows.
Nobody pay attention to your local. Pay attention to your local elections, y'all. Pay attention to the mayors. Pay attention to the sheriff. Pay attention to what's going on, because pay attention to your judges, because you forgetting that the motherfuckers that gonna try your ass is the motherfucker you voted for. So think about it.
They play parts in writing laws. Remember that.
The big president shit, that's cool. Let's be honest with you. The big president shit, cool. I could give a fuck about Donald Trump. If Kamala would have won, she didn't won, in a day, I'm still be a broke ass nigga. I don't care. All I'm saying is, man, we gotta pay attention. And let's be real. The president is just the face of the House of Representatives. Yep. Those are the ones who make the laws. Those are the ones who make the laws that trickle down to the states. Go ahead, Boone. I know you got some education to say, motherfucker. Go ahead.
And before we go out, let Boone finish what he got to say.
Hold on, Boone. Tap your mic.
After Boone is done.
When you boil it down, state, mayor, federal, none of them give a fuck about us. What can we get out these motherfuckers so we can go build our bunkers? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Go ahead.
Lord, go ahead.
I want people to know. I want people to know that Black people have, and records largely have been using things like Section 8, NACA, and Habitat for Humanity to purchase houses. So a lot of Black people have been using these things as stepping stones. And we've seen the largest jump in Black home ownership. And I wanted everyone to know that, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of these girls on Section 8 and public housing don't know that they can use that voucher and go through NACA and purchase them a home. You can do that. I want you guys to be aware of all the things that's out there. Don't go through a traditional bank. NACA gonna make you work for it, but it is worth it. Go through NACA, get your buy down interest rate, and your rate gonna be locked in. Your mortgage ain't gonna be jumping. You gonna listen. They gonna put you with a realtor who ain't gonna get no back end. They gonna get one flat fee. So yeah, I just want to give you guys that knowledge.
Let the people know where you can be at. Let the people know where you could be at. Because I
You
see the
guys
people
can-
coming in.
Yeah, you guys can catch me at the Lauren Hour Network over on YouTube and catch me on Facebook at Alora Dan and Kane. And
All right.
also over on YouTube for Not for the Week podcast. Shout out to my brother Burrow Capo, Jay. Shout out to my brother Boom, because we about to be working. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all.
All right, thank you for coming on because I see
Of
people
course.
coming in. All right. Again, man, I just feel like everybody could do better, man. At the end of the day, we gotta stop getting to the place of not trying to get more because it's possible. You know what I mean? We're not slaves. We ain't picking cotton no more. We still got opportunities to create financial goals and generational wealth if we put the work in. It's more easier for us than them slaves, nigga. You know what I mean? So we still can try to better ourselves the best we can. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, like you said earlier, man, we need each other. Black men, we need to stick together. Black men, black women, stick together. Damn it, try to build each other up. Stop tearing each other down. Open up a business, go to school, help each other out, whatever. All of that, all the shit we done talked about and yell about on this goddamn podcast tonight.
I don't like how you did that either. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's your opinion, though. I respect your opinion. I don't like how you did that, though.
What you talking about?
Because me and her wasn't arguing. We was having a simple conversation. I don't feel
No.
like
I won't say. Hold on. I didn't say that y'all was arguing. I said what y'all did was. I said what y'all did are the perfect example. Y'all going back and forth. I'm talking about black men.
The perfect example would have been more like y'all niggas ain't shit. This is why I say you niggas ain't shit. This is why I say you bitches ain't shit. No, we were just spitting out key facts to the reason to how we got to where we got, more than why niggas and females ain't shit. Because I would definitely have a lot of respect for Laura, and I'm positive we finna do a show, so I'm positive she have a lot of respect for me. So I know that. Let me tell
you. Hold on. Let me say this, Red, bro. If I ever thought that you and Laura y'all had some beef, real beef shit, I've been in this bitch eating that motherfucker up. That's the truth. Like I've been in this motherfucker laughing like a bitch at your asses. That's the honest truth. If I really thought it was real beef, I would have shut the fuck up and let y'all argue.
I think those conversations, but what I'm saying, I think they need it though, bro. Regardless of what they want us to do, I think they need it because I don't think that's a divide. Because honestly, by that conversation that me and her just had, by the conversation that we were just having, I didn't know that welfare was started in 1911, then restarted in 1935. I had to go do some research just off our conversation alone. So those conversations really do be needed because you tell me, nigga, it started in the 60s after fucking the civil rights movement.
No, reason why I said the 60s is because a lot of times in the 60s they did move into having the black man taking out the homes in the 60s. That is true, and that's because a lot of more black folks were on welfare. Started in the 60s. In the 30s, it was originated for the Great Depression because a lot of white folks was going through an economic struggle. But the thing is, black people already been through the economic struggle, so we already knew what the game was. You get what I'm saying? So
that's why we started Black Wall Street and all that. That's why we started these things. Is what I'm saying. We started those because they was already doing their own shit, so we had to come up with our own shit. The problem is we don't do that no more because not enough niggas are standing up because you wearing shoes from Payless, my nigga.
But that's a whole different ball game, bro. That's time.
No, that's the real ball. Listen, bro. Me and you supposed to break bread together regardless of what designer you got on, bro. But that's the problem. So if we stop looking at each other for what designer we got on and start putting our money towards the Black Wall Street or whatever the fuck street, then we'll be better off when we talking about community. Like think about it. And I know you want to get out of here, Raw, but think about it. Some years back, the little dude up in Miami who went to jail for playing like a doctor. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Now listen, the shit was crazy, but the nigga knew what he was doing. Why?
He's a gyno though, man. He was going to.
I mean, shit. Hey, listen. If you that eager to fucking be something, we should have your ass in somewhere with a book where you ain't got to pay a bill, worry about a light bill, worry about eating, worry about where you gonna sleep. These are the things that we supposed to do for our people in our community to raise our doctors, so that way we ain't got to worry about them.
Let me say this right too, man. Based on my community and where I'm from, 100%. If that's the case, then y'all as black men, black.
Man, this nigga freezed up. This nigga like a rabbit. He got a rabbit.
So many black men out there. My bad. Cheap ass Wi-Fi. Look, but as black men, black women, no very real. So let's start glorifying the negative shit if you see motherfuckers out there, a lot of niggas in the hood feel like doing good is lame. Let's stop doing that shit. A lot of niggas out here, a lot of niggas in the hood feel like the dope boys are the stars. Let's be real, man. Stop build these niggas up. You see this trying to make a difference. Build these niggas up that you see is trying to get to school, get the education. Build them niggas up because they fighting for a reason too to do that. My thing is, for me, I was in the hood. I seen that shit. I seen what my community was. I seen what I was going through. But my thing was, I didn't want to be like that my whole life. So I got myself. I'm trying to work my ass. I work my ass off to get my ass out of it. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of watching crackhead break in my house taking shit. True story. Like I want to see better for myself, man. I literally stay between a crackhead and a drug dealer. Like I see this shit every day. I live between them. I watch this shit, and I was tired of this shit. I was tired of sitting there in one mode watching motherfuckers go to hell. When I was homeless, I got tired of seeing motherfuckers thinking that the best thing you can do is smoke weed all fucking day. Like I was getting robbed. Like I seen that shit, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna put myself in a predicament where I don't have to worry about that shit no more. Let's build each other up, man.
And that's the biggest thing is, man. I try to tell everybody, man. You know what I mean? I heard this saying, 9 to 5 save lives. And you know what I mean, you could do ranch or more and you can be an entrepreneur with a job and figure things out slowly and surely to get where you need to go. But we gotta get past as black men. We need to stop waiting till the last minute. Don't take it to your 8th strike of selling dope to get a job. You know what I mean? Like we need to be there for these kids and figure out what we want to do, man. To be the role models. We can't expect LeBron to be the role model to your kids, or Steph Curry, or the nigga that Lil Baby. We got to do the work and put the work out, man, and to create a better future for the kids, man. Because that's who they're gonna be able to touch. Lil Baby ain't gonna touch them niggas, but on the verse, you know what I mean? So or whatever they hear in the iPod, whatever shit. But we got to do better, and that's all I got to say, man. I appreciate y'all niggas coming on here, man. I got a show on January 25th. I'm still slinging jokes. I don't sling Nintendo boxes or pebbles. I sling jokes. Come check me January 25th if you're in the DMV area. Let's start with Boom, man. Let the people know what you got going on today, Boom.
Joe, what's up, man? I got a show coming out, Theories of Enlightenment. Should be starting on Thursdays. We're gonna be doing that in the afternoon. Shout out to my guy, the Enlightened Son, and the Lord. Also, I got a show in about 30 minutes here on Podcast Lit, bitch. My homeboy Burrow, he was just in the comments, man. So showing 30 minutes here, so come check me out. Other than that, thanks for having me on the show, brother.
All right, Eric G, go ahead and finish it off, man.
God damn. I'm gonna make this shit good because I know I ain't gonna be back on the show again for another year. Yo, this little big brother Eric G, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning into this show. This is cool. Check me out on Random Thoughts with Eric G on all platforms. Look at my side show is Word to the Wise, where we bring on podcasters. We give unsolicited advice on crazy ass topic. Like I said, the second half of Random Thoughts with Eric G will be on the 15th. Check me out on that. I'm also a part of a magazine company called Uncensored Magazine. I am one of the editors. Check us out on there, man. If you want to be issued, you want to be a part of the magazine for a new, I think the cover page. Let us know. Reach out to me, Troy, Successful Toy, or Amron. We got you covered for that. I'm going back to college, y'all. So shit, I'm working my ass off now. And I also got a catering line. I cater. I also got a damn cartoon thing that I'm doing. If y'all need someone to do your logos, your cartoons, your fun, like family shit, I do all of those. Yo, damn it, I'm just a broke man trying to make some money. So let's go ahead and just do it, man. Rod, thank you, bro. Yo, congratulations on the baby, man. I guess that plan B didn't work.
I guess not. I guess that semen's still better than 1,000.
Motherfucker, you had that one in that bitch left. That one in the chamber shot.
And that's the last one coming out. I'm gonna get that shit snipped. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to turn me. Hey, Eric G, they're gonna have to turn me gay. I'm gonna take myself out the game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the venom out the snake. You hear me?
Oh shit.
But man, I appreciate y'all coming on here, man.
Real talk, man.
I'm gonna try to do a podcast once a week for people, man, for my subscribers. That's all I got. The only time I got. This has been the Fupa Protector, the BB Dub Lover. Hey, all the girls with big thighs, stop jumping these foam pits without no drawers on. It's embarrassing. You can't wear no cheap leggings, man. You know your leg is on 5% life. Stop jumping on these foam pits because you're leaving a dead cat scent in these foam pits for these babies. We don't need that smell to be on the foam balls, man. That's all I got to say, man. Summer Eve still cleans the soul out. Summer Eve does take the stench out. Women should not be pescatarians because too much mercury will have your pussy stinking. It's been Rod Uncensored. I'm out. Where's mine?